News Live. We have some low-hanging clouds here in Fargo, and those low-hanging clouds are hanging around for most places in the area, and that's causing some visibility for some folks. But first, let's take a look at that first alert weather day for that winter storm that's coming, and we could expect it to arrive as early as Monday about midday, and that snow will last until midday on Tuesday. And there is quite a bit of uncertainty with this system, and we're seeing that track move farther and farther south and east with each new model run that comes in. And if we do see some snow, we expect that to impact folks in the Southern Valley as well as Lakes Country. So let's take a look at the American model, the only model that is still suggesting that we'll see these impacts. Now, here we are Monday morning at about 10 o'clock, and just scraping that southern edge of our area, and that is going to continue through much of the day on Monday. So we'll see Monday evening commute impacts with that, and on Tuesday, here we are Tuesday morning, and we'll still see some moderate to heavy snowfall rates at that time as well. So that'll impact your Tuesday morning commute, and even though that snow should be wrapped up by early afternoon, we could see some impacts with that Tuesday evening commute as that snow could still be on the roads, as well as that wind blow that snow all around, reduce those visibilities. Could be an issue. Now, here is a look at that area of greatest risk for 8 or more inches, and notice how for the most part it is out of our area to the south, just scraping our very southern counties and the very southern edge of those counties. And since yesterday, that area has diminished a little bit too, so it looks like it's weakening as well. So both moving south and weakening, both good news. So the European model shows that system all the way out of our area to the south and impacting southwestern Minnesota pretty well. And the American model, though, the one that has still been suggesting we'll see that snow, is still trending south, but it's still giving us some of that impacts as well, just scraping the southern edge, though. And here in Fargo, though, we've actually seen our temperatures increase over the last couple of hours. 16 degrees, it feels like 4 with those 10-mile-an-hour winds. And a lot of 16s up on the board, some 14s, 22 degrees in Sisseton, but 5 nearby in Oaks. And those wind chills quite a bit chillier, 4 degrees it feels like here in Fargo, 9 in Sisseton, and Bemidji, where they have no wind chill, it feels like 7 degrees. And that those clouds are building as we move overnight, and some of those clouds are pretty low, causing some visibility issues, and those clouds are going to continue to build overnight, particularly in the south where we see that fog starting to form. That is going to continue overnight. Here we are at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and that fog is reaching as far north as Jamestown, so that fog could be an issue for folks out west, and particularly in the south as well. Now, by morning, we're going to start seeing some pretty sporadic flurries pop up here and there, and they're not going to last all that long, but where they are, they could dump some snow pretty quickly. But again, not much accumulation as that fog starts to form again out west as sky is clear, move eastward as we approach midnight on Saturday. Now, tomorrow morning, we are seeing temperatures pretty similar to what they are right now, so not much of an overnight cool down, and this weekend is looking pretty nice, and after that winter storm is looking pretty nice. We just have to get through Monday and Tuesday.
And it's looking like that'll be a little bit easier than it did a few days ago.
For sure, definitely.
Good news. Thanks, Jim.
Yep.
Remember